Inequality is a big problem the world over, and especially here in Kenya, because there's a growing rift between the haves and the have-nots. We feel very strongly that inequality is a systemic issue, more than just an issue of resources or access to resources. If we are to have a society that is just, that caters to the needs of all, then we have to tackle that inequality head on.
We look at inequality as a form of power imbalance, whereby the richest, the wealthiest, use their influence and their wealth to shape policies in their favor at the detriment of the other groups.
The current social health program that is supposed to be the pillar for the universal health care. You can see that because of the policy shifts, a number of people are not able to either pay, like recently when they say that you have to pay once in a year. And that has really left so many people who depend on a daily wage not being able to be covered under this program.
For us, focusing on oil and gas and mining sectors, for many years there's been extractivism of our natural resources. And to just give you an example, is that part of the inequalities caused from extractives is the issues of land tenure.
We are still discussing on the university educational model that is even furthering or expanding the inequalities. So in terms of education, the model is actually widening the gap on inequalities. In terms of maternal health, it has also not really gone well. I think for the first time in Kenya, women have to pay first. We've seen as late as 2 weeks ago, we saw a politician who had to bail out and pay for the medical bills for young women who were contained in an hospital because they were not able to clear their medical bills, yet they're just given birth. That shows how, unequal, even in terms of access to health, is.
Most of these inequalities, be it inequality in terms of land ownership, be it inequality in terms of access to health, be it inequalities around gender-based violence and access to opportunities, or even participation in leadership, you realize that it's women who are most affected.
These are our recommendations. On public services, we need to increase the investment on education in the government expenditure to at least 20%. On taxation, the Ministry of Finance needs to restructure the personal income tax bands to lessen the burden from the lower paid workers. On the job market, there is need for us to reintroduce public works and expand it so that it can absorb the many unemployed youth in the country. Public debt and international support, we need to tackle the issues of debt and the debt distress that the country is currently facing.
With the recommendations coming from the report, we will be able to pick up advocacy points and any other area that requires further research to engage policymakers so that we can transform our public finance management system.
The inequality report is groundbreaking. For us as Oxfam Kenya, Kenya has one of the highest growing rates of inequality anywhere in the world. We see that a very small percentage, 1-2% of Kenyans, control the same amount of wealth as almost 90% of the population. It's a huge disparity, and the rift keeps getting wider. The numbers will show that over time, this inequality rift has been growing. And for us, that's very worrying. That's concerning, because if we don't tackle this, then we're seeing a situation where inequality becomes entrenched and it becomes part of the system. And we want to arrest that before it happens.
The protest that we had over the Finance Bill 2024 showed that it's important to prioritize on inequality issues, and continuing down that path where the country does not focus on inequality, we risk losing the social contract between the government and the citizens. So progressive taxation and prioritizing public services is the way to go, and that's the only way that will ensure an equal Kenya.
We believe that it's important that we all come together to deal with the issue of inequality. And this is a call for all the people of Kenya, for our leadership, for the government at national level, at county level, for the private sector, all the corporations, the multinationals, the small business enterprises that operate in Kenya, for our development partners, for the NGO space. There's thousands of NGOs in Kenya, and the common mwananchi. All of us need to come together to fight inequality. We all need to combine our forces, combine our thinking, so that we're able to tackle this issue. It has numerous effects on the economy and on the people of Kenya. We need to fight this and ensure that everybody has a chance for a decent living. This is our commitment as Oxfam. This is what we exist to do, because we believe that the future is equal.